Okay, I made it. I'm back. Had to reheat my coffee because I didn't finish it in time. Alright, having the headset, or the microphone on my headset on the left side is bothering me. That's the one thing I dislike about this thing. It's because when I try to drink, I keep hitting the microphone boom with my hand. So I guess I'm going to have to start drinking right-handed again. See, last time I tried to do a Nightbot command, it totally ate. Alright, there we go. So yeah, those are the links for now. They'll probably change. Kind of, I guess you can ignore the YouTube one, because probably the first thing I'm gonna do after the stream is over is delete, is make a new YouTube account and delete all the videos off my old one. But if you want to watch, in the meantime, if you want to watch the highlights from the other streams, oh god, feel free. God, this dude sucks. So he's going back up the mountain to Victory Road. Seems ages like I started my journey since I started my journey. So we're gonna visit the Pokemart. One thing I've noticed in this game, oh look at this guy's hat. This guy goes to a Pokemart to buy something nice for his wife. He's not gonna be married long. This is a different shopkeeper, first of all. The shopkeeper in the other one was a dude with a mustache. This is quite obviously a lady. So again, they only have Pokeballs and potions. I do have 3 grand though, so that's nice. So I can stock up on some potions. Like I said, there's not that many Pokemon left for me to catch, so I think let's do 6, just to be, so I have 3 to use on each one in case I screw it up, and then we'll buy the rest potions. So this is the 3rd town in the game. There's your hometown, there's like Trumel Town, and then this is, what did that say? I already forgot. Quaver Town. It's kind of a weird name for a town. I assume this is going to be where the gym is. Quaver Town, gym leader, Foster. Yeah, where's the gym? Alright, there it is. I thought the sign's over here, and I'm like, this is a pretty small gym, Foster. Foster's gym for imaginary Pokemon. So they're gonna head down the mountain to find a nice place to swim. It looks like they're wearing like little 8-bit bikinis, which is kind of inappropriate, I think. She bought a 2-piece swimsuit and the lake is full of ice. What a just diligent researching economist right there. This dude. Sometimes I lose track of time, realize it's really late at night. Maybe I should be on the computers. Oh, dude, that hits. This game is addressing the hard-hitting issues right now of swimming in ice and using the computer too much. Apparently kids like to make snowmen. It looks like she's making snow penguins. Do you think my Penglyph wants to be friends with the snow Penglyph? No. I'm just gonna spitball. This is a bigger one. Penglacier. See, evolved. That snowman evolved. Did you see it? Talk to Master Roshi here. They're moving to a more tropical area of Oribos. Goodbye ice, hello ocean. I don't know, man. It's probably just water, dude. Oh, Artie. Foster's gym doubles as a care place for children. He's a great man and a tough gym leader. That's a little bit weird that it's just like, leave my children with this dude who owns a gym. Her mom won't let her get a Pokemon? What a... Dude, come on. Oh, and then she says, I'm getting my daughter her very own Pokemon for her birthday. She'll be so surprised. And then this kid's probably gonna go out and get one on her own, and their mom's gonna give her one. She's like, oh, I already had one. Then mom's gonna be devastated, and it's just gonna cause this big family rift. So many different kinds of fish. I want to catch them all. Well, then you need to play Legend of the River King. So apparently you need to wear thick boots. Apparently the door's broke. That's probably something that's just not available in the demo. Although I said that last time and then it opened up, so... Not just anyone can be a fisherman. Yeah, it looks really hard to stick a pole in this thing on the ground and stick the hook down a little hole. Real hard stuff. So, my worst fear is realized. It doesn't look like there's any areas I can get to. Yeah, this is as far as the demo goes. It doesn't look like there's going to be any further areas I can get to with stronger Pokemon to train off of. So, it's looking like getting some of those higher level evolutions is not going to happen. So, I'm sorry guys. I feel bad. I'll probably still try to do some. Like, I'll probably keep this game, and maybe just like times when I'm watching TV or a stream and I'm bored, I'll just pop it open and grind for a little bit. But I mean, as long as it took me to get the things that I got last night to like level 15, the thought of trying to get stuff to like level 30 and 40 is just exhausting. So the one that I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna try to get Cub-Zero up to level 25. I might be able, I doubt it, because if this is anything like the first gym and all the other games, there's only gonna be like 2 trainers. The heck, this is like a daycare. This is weird. Also, it's Burn, by the way. Burn will lower your Pokemon's attack stat. So that's kind of cool. Like, these little dolls are based on Pokemon that are in the game. Like, I think this is called like a... it's called an RGB. Like, it's spelled phonetically, but it's, you can see it's red, green, blue. And then when it evolves into like a full spectrum, like rainbow Pokemon. It's called Roy-G-Biv. And this is a Kawadi. And then this is something I don't remember. It's like some sort of like Rasta frog. And I'm not joking. I think it actually might be called Rasta Frog. So, there's that. I don't remember what this one is, and I don't remember what that, like, golden Machamp thing looking is. So I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna go into the gym. Unfortunately, I'm guessing... Oh, it's nice to meet you. Oh, that's cool, Artie. Number 1, thanks for looking that up for me. 2, that's pretty awesome that they're working on a new demo that goes up to their gym. My next question, I don't even know if I want to know the answer to, would be if like I could import my save file so that I wouldn't have to start over. Nice pun. Already gets it. So I'm guessing there's going to be dudes in these. Yep. Surprise. I'm not surprised. I was kind of hoping that there'd be a lot of trainers in here so I could get some good level ups. Oh, dude, he's got 3 Pokemon. So that's awesome. But I know in like the first gym and like all the other ones, there's usually like 1 kid and then the gym leader. But in the first, in the main series Pokemon games, I've noticed, especially with like the remakes and the most recent ones, like you will never find a trainer with more than 3 Pokemon. And I hate that because trainer battles are the best way to get experience. And like they always have like 1 Pokemon and it's always like 10 levels below you. So I kind of like some of those custom ROMs out there that will adjust the trainer levels to your level. So that way it's a lot easier to kind of progress. Otherwise, like, grinding levels just takes so long in this game. Especially when I can't speed it up. That's the big thing. If I could speed this up to like 3 or 4x speed, I would do it in a heartbeat, and like I would sit here and grind stuff up to level 40 to evolve it, but I don't want to change. I want to use Cub Zero. Yeah, your friend's gonna laugh at you for losing to me, like the best Pokemon trainer in the universe right now. Like, I'm seriously so OP for this gym, I'm not even using like my strongest Pokemon, and I'm just totally wrecking these kids. They've all got Cub Zeros though, like... What? How did his Cub Zero know Hail at level 10? Like, I'm at level 20 and I never learned that. It doesn't matter because I'm an Ice type and it's not going to hurt me, but... Yeah, Artie is kind of like the destroyer of worlds right now. I might use him against the gym leader just to like teach him a lesson. To be like, I know you think you're great, but you're not. Yeah, Jono, it's either that or, yeah, Artie nailed it. I think it's probably, I'm probably going to get the Hail TM from, oh, I thought there'd be a dude there. I'm probably going to get the Hail TM from Foster when I beat him. Oh, dude, there's 2 kids. Does this game have double battles? I did not know that. I did not know this game had double battles. That's kind of cool. So I'm gonna bite the Fawning, and I'm gonna use Metal Claw because this is an Ice type. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised because I think Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald is when they added double battles, but I had not seen one up to this point, so I did not think they existed. So kill that before it gets a chance to attack. He's got another one. What a jerk. This dude loves Penglyphs. Confirmed. And this dude loves Bluffins. It's like, you know what would be great is if I just caught 3 of the same Pokemon. Just, that's my whole team. Although this is coming from a guy who once beat the Elite Four on Pokemon Sapphire with 6 Wailmers, or Wailords. So, that was a fun time. We're just gonna quick attack this dude down because I think this is the last one. Well, it's kind of cool that we learned that there's double battles. The 6 Bidoof challenge. Never doing it. I would honestly, I would rather do the Youngster Joey challenge before I did the 6 Bidoof challenge. I actually saw Kosalich do a Youngster Joey run, and it's kind of cool, but like at the same time it was like, even though his Rattata was like level 100 by the Elite Four, he still had to use like a ton of like X defense and X like special defense or whatever, and then X attack items. So I don't know, it's kind of lame, but I guess that's really the only way that you could do it. The Youngster Joey challenge is you play the game, you catch a Rattata, and then you release your starter, and then that Rattata is the only Pokemon you get for the entire game. You can't evolve it. I think you can, obviously you have to catch like some HM slaves, because you need some moves that Rattata can't learn, like Surf and stuff like that. So I guess I would assume that since you can have one HM slave, you can have as many as you want, so that you wouldn't have to bog down your Rattata with like HM moves. Which honestly, I don't even know if we can learn any, so. This guy apparently can't believe I walked this far on my own. I remember when you were the one that always cried when you fell in the slush. Wow, this dude is trash talking me hard. He's not gonna hold back. You've got worse than slush to deal with now. Dude, this dude looks straight up like Santa. Alright, so he's gonna start me off with a Penglyph. Guess what? I don't care. I hope he's got like 2 level 13 Penglyphs, and then he's got like a level 42 Snogar, just like waiting in the wings. And he's just gonna bring it out and just like wreck me with it and be like, I told you. I'm not holding back. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna try to get some people in here. Yeah, it's like apparently if you live in a certain city, you're only allowed to have Pokemon of like up to level 10. So I'm gonna use Talif. I'm gonna hope for a crit on this Karate Chop. Oh, so close. But he's gonna waste his time using Growl. What an idiot. Use a water gun. Oh, he used a super potion. That jerk. Yeah, water gun animation's kind of lame. Alright, he did. There's the crit, of course. Now when I don't need it. That's regulate Pokemon levels to reduce crime. Wow, that was a big chunk of XP right there. Alright, so he's got a Snome. It's not a Snogar, but guess what? Here comes Artie. Destroyer of Worlds with his 39 attack stat. You don't even have a chance. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that my cursor was on the right thing. Wrecked. Is it gonna do it one shot? Oh, Artie. Wow, what is that? Ice Ball. What? Oh, okay, it's an Oranberry. I thought that move restored his health. I was like, are you kidding me? I've never seen this before. So he's dead. That's the game, folks. You know, Artie, it was still a pretty good effort. You double kicked him pretty good. Got a ton of money to spend on like nothing because the game's like over. The blanket badge. What a good badge. TM79 as well. You can teach your Pokemon Frost Breath. I was inspired by the kids to turn my Pokemon's Icy Breath into an attack. I thought Icy Breath was an attack. Okay, so this is where the demo effectively ends. From this point, you can level up your Pokemon or explore other areas, but there's no more story yet. Okay. That's what I figured. Because there's an area in the coal mine where it wouldn't let me go. I assumed that's blocked off for the demo. And then there's that guy who was blocking that tunnel because he said there was a strong Pokemon who lived in there. The Snuggie badge. Yeah, like every badge is just like a different, it's like the Afghan, the I can't think of any, the Quilt badge, the Comforter, and then the final badge you get is the Mega Snuggernaut. Best badge. So that's it. if I was closer to leveling up and evolving something, I would like maybe just go ahead and do it. The hat badge. But like Cub Zero is 5 levels away, and it would take forever. Archmuffin is 11 levels. Talif is 16 levels. Artie is like 14. 14? Yeah, I think it evolves again at like level 32. This thing doesn't evolve till like level 24. This doesn't evolve till like... Let me check. The bird. Where's the bird? It doesn't evolve till 35, so that's like another 20 levels. The capybara evolves at 19. That wouldn't be like out of reach for like if I wanted to do a huge thing, but like it just looks stupid. Like it looks dumb, and I don't want it. See, okay. I want to see if you can actually see the pictures if I pull up the wiki entry. It looks kind of just stupid. And look at these stats. These stats are terrible. Like, who would bother? But yeah, look at this. It's like, it has no resistance. No double resistance. It is immune to ghost, I guess. I guess is the one thing. I guess the one good thing about normal types. These moves are terrible. Look at this. It only learns like a couple attack moves. Flail, Last Resort is bad. Super Fang is decent. I guess I don't want it. I don't want this thing. Buxton though, I wouldn't mind having one of these. Looks pretty cool. But it would take forever. And yeah, it is a capybara. Like, I think that's like the name of it. It's like capybara or something. It's pretty unoriginal. But this is what Artie would evolve into, would be this and I thought since it had like, these looked like plants or whatever, or maybe even like, since it's called Buxton, like Buckstone, like maybe this would be a dual type, but it's just the regular normal type Pokemon. Decent attack stat though. 100 is pretty good for like an early level normal type Pokemon. This is what this is like the golden grail, the holy grail right here. I want this Avalanche. Look at this thing. It still looks like so awesome. I don't know what either of these abilities do, and a lot of the abilities aren't in the wiki right now. I think most of them are based on abilities from the real game, but I know they're adding some abilities for the custom game, so. But yeah, it's 110 base attack is actually pretty decent, and it's got pretty good speed. This wiki is actually really complete. It is obviously pretty much an exact ripoff of Bulbapedia. There's really no bones about it. They really stole the... But they might have asked, so I don't want to just be like, oh, they stole the idea. They might have asked. So, Healer is some pretty cool attacks. Sucker Punch is alright. Ice Fang is good. Frost Slash? Never heard of that. I kind of figured though, Frost Slash has a high crit ratio and 10% chance to freeze. This looks like a move that maybe they added specifically for the game. Yeah, because they got a couple of things that can learn it. That's another cool one. Wendigo and Carnivore is pretty cool. See, I'm just looking at kind of some of the stuff that the game will eventually have. Yeah, the Bluffin, like, I caught it thinking it was cool, and then I realized it didn't evolve till level 29. And, I mean, that looks cool. This is basically, Bluffin evolves into an Articuno, I guess. Like a slightly more awesome looking Articuno. Super fast. And, pretty decent special attack, but other than that, kind of unremarkable. So I'm not really willing to sit here and grind that thing up to level 29 just to see it for a demo. Yeah, unpopular evolution bluffing. That's actually pretty accurate. Whoops. Went back too many. So Aquanaut. This would be maybe the only other one I would consider trying to level up, just because it's the starter and it's pretty awesome. But yeah, look at these stats. This is why I hate starters. The stats are just like pretty much a flat line. He does have slightly bolstered attack and defense, but like I really wish they would allow starters to be viable competitive Pokemon, and they're just not. They're more of like a sentimental thing. It's kind of like your parents. It's like, yeah, I've had this since birth, and now it's old and there's better stuff and I don't want to hang out with it anymore, and I'm just gonna put it in a home. So but yeah, water fighting is like a cool type combination, I think. Yeah, you get all these resistances: rock, bug, steel, fire, water, ice, dark. That's just good. And the fact that it's got 4 weaknesses, which for a dual type is pretty standard, but it has no 4x weaknesses, which is I think the best part. But learn some decent moves. Thrash, close combat is a good move. Hammer Arm's a good move. Aqua Tail. These are all good moves for physical attackers. That's the other thing too. Look at all this physical. I like when they do that. I hate when they give you like a physical attacker and then they just learn like special moves. This one's got a couple, but it's not bad. Because then you gotta rely on like... But this is the one... this is the other one that I would consider trying to grind up to level 25, and it's just because this is kind of a cool thing. So this Coblin, if you evolve it at level 25, you get this guy, Cobrus, who just looks pretty awesome. And so he's a dark fire. His special abilities are hustle, loyalty, and respect, so that's pretty good. Gets a pretty high attack stat and high speed. Everything else, oh my goodness, these stats are bad. He's in like the 50s and his HP is not that good. Okay, maybe I don't... But the moves he gets are pretty decent. Flare Blitz, Fire Fang, Caustic Breath, which I think might be a new move. That they've added. Yeah, there's no picture for it, so it's probably new. So yeah, 20% chance to lower defense and special defense. It's pretty decent, to be perfectly honest. But and then if you level it up indoors, so like in a cave, you get this guy, Cobalt, who's a Dark Steel. Again, Geno, I'm sorry, it's not Dark Steel Colossus. Game locations this Pokemon cannot be obtained. Well, I guess it just means like you probably can't catch it in the wild. You probably have to evolve it. This one is a little better. At least he has like good attack and defense. So like honestly, I would probably want this guy. Plus, Dem resistances Do, and he's only got 2 weaknesses and they're only 2x. And he's got 2 immunities. Like that is... oh, I'm sorry, he does. He has a 1-4x weakness. Fighting. Which is... Yeah, Dark and Steel are weak to fighting. Yeah, Blightsteel Colossus. There you go. Heavy Slam. I think this was in the original game, but it might not have been. Anyway, so this this custom game has like a lot of potential, I think. I would definitely, once it's done, I would definitely play it through. Obviously, as I've spent like 6 hours with the demo going to one gym. But they've got a lot of cool stuff. They have a lot of, they have a lot of evolutions that evolve, depend on things. So like these ones evolve based on knowing a move. And this one I thought was interesting. You have to level it up while it's asleep, paralyzed, or fainted, and then you can get one of 3 different Kertruffle evolutions. And then there was another one that I thought was kind of cool. If I can find him here. Yeah, this guy here. So it's a ghost type Pokemon called Flask. And then if you give it an ice or burn heal to hold, when it hits level 22, it evolves into Noxeal, and then at 36, it evolves into Fumagast. Which actually has like kind of a cool, like this guy looks kind of cool. Like he's like a, you know, poison ghost. Is decent. I mean, that's your classic Gengar. But yeah, he's got good special attack. Like, actually his stats are like real good. Defense, special defense, but obviously really low HP. So he's kind of a glass cannon-ish, I guess. He's got a couple weaknesses, but no 4X's, so that's good. And he's immune to normal fighting. And then he's got, I guess, decent resistance. Not that many, but... And obviously Poison and Bug are kind of... There's not a ton of those moves out there. But he learns a lot of... Okay, so they added a 120 base damage ghost move. And it has a 10% of confusion. That seems like OP, dog. I mean, I'm not like a Pokemon master, except that I am. But that seems really good. And then it learns Explosion, so that's... So yeah. Definitely, you know, check this game out. Pokemon Sage. Definitely worth a look. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get back in the game here. And save it. That's the other thing too, the game timer is way off. Because I've been playing this game for a lot longer than 6 hours. Because I played it for 4 hours on stream yesterday. I've been going for almost 2 hours today. And I was grinding last night for 3 or 4 hours. So the game timer is kind of screwed up right now. I don't know what's responsible, but... So yeah, that's gonna be it for this game. I think I'm gonna kind of put a nail in this one right now. Like I said, maybe someday when I'm bored, I'll do a little off-screen grinding and try to get some of these Pokemon leveled up, and then I'll show off the evolutions, just like at the beginning of a cast or something.